Number 1. Listen to a teacher talking to a class.
As you know, this is our last class before the Christmas break. Over the break, workers will be painting our classroom walls. It will be easier for them if we clear out our classroom. So, I will give each of you a plastic bag. Use the bag to take home all of your things from the classroom. Please don't leave anything behind.
What will the teacher probably do next? Number 2. Listen to a teacher talking to a class.
Welcome to 8th grade math class. I'm happy to see some faces from grade 7 math class last year. Let's quickly look at what we will study this year. For the first 2 weeks, we will review lessons from last year. Then, until the middle of the year, we will study advanced algebra. After algebra, we'll move on to study geometry.
What is the teacher mainly talking about? Questions 3 through 6. Listen to a conversation between two friends at school.
Hi, Marcy. Do you have any special plans for the summer?
I'll spend a week at the beach with my family. I love the beach, and I'm going to take swimming lessons. Do you have any special plans?
My parents and I are going to Mexico for a week. I'm really excited.
Nice. Your vacation sounds much better than mine. I would love to go to Mexico so I could improve my Spanish.
Well, don't feel too jealous. We're actually going to Mexico to help build homes for people who lost theirs in the earthquake. So, I'll be working hard while you're sitting at the beach.
You're building houses? Really? I didn't know you could build things.
I can't really, but I'll learn a lot about building things when I'm there. I'll be using a chainsaw, and I'll also learn how to lay bricks.
Oh, wow. You really will be doing hard work. Still, it sounds like a great way to spend a vacation.
You should think about doing something like that next vacation. My parents said the organization always needs new volunteers.
Now answer the questions. Number 3. What are the students mainly discussing? Number 4. Why does the girl want to go to Mexico? Number 5. Why does the boy mention laying bricks? Number 6. What does the girl imply when she says, "You really will be doing hard work"? Questions 7 through 11. Listen to a teacher talking in a social studies class.
Hi, class. Let's continue with our discussion about urban renewal. Remember that urban renewal is the rebuilding or redevelopment of very populated areas within a city. Often this rebuilding takes place in the city center. So, we talked last week about some of the negative effects of urban renewal, particularly on poor people. However, urban renewal isn't always bad for poor people. It can also help them improve their lives. An example of this is the recent building of cable cars in Medellin, Colombia. In Medellin, cable cars traveling high above the ground are used to connect the city with the hills around it. Many people with homes on the hills are very poor. However, since the cable cars have been built, their lives have improved. It used to be hard for them to travel to jobs in other parts of the city. For example, they often had to change buses many times. They also had to travel down dangerous roads. The cable cars have since given them a faster, safer, and even cheaper way to get to work. In addition to providing better public transport, the use of cable cars has brought more development to Medellin's poor hillside areas. Paved walkways have been built so people can walk to cable car stations. Businesses have also been built near the walkways and stations, and there seems to have been an unexpected effect. an increase in civic pride. As tourists and people from other parts of the city have begun using the cable cars, the hillside residents have begun cleaning up the areas they live in. They do not want people to go overhead in cable cars, looking down on where they live and thinking of their communities as dirty.
Now answer the questions. Number 7. What is the main topic of the talk? Number 8. What are cable cars used for in Medellin? Number 9. What can be inferred about taking buses between the hills and the city? Number 10. Why does the teacher mention dangerous roads? Number 11. What other developments has the cable car brought?